Welcome JDM crew, John here from JDM EXPO. We've got a nice Nissan here for you Silvia fans. That's exactly what we're driving today. You might notice from the dash, it's a bit updated. A little bit different from your usual S15s. And to start things off, for the most part, it's pretty stock. We've got the stock interior, but we do have an upgraded sound system. We've actually got about 1,000 watts going around here. We'll have some details in the description below. So the rest of the car though is mostly stock. We got the OEM wheel, OEM shift knob. Interior is also OEM, very nice seats here. Very comfortable with the semi-bucket seats. And OEM clutch, OEM transmission, which is 6-speed by the way. This is a Spec R, so this is pretty much getting up there, top of the line. We've also got Spec V, but hey, Spec R is usually what everyone's going for. And this one's got about 100,000 miles, about 164,000 kilometers, so pretty healthy overall, and for Nissan engines that's not much. So just getting out of the way here, some of the traffic. Just going to be cruising here for a bit. And I got another light. Oh, it changed. Good. So we'll just continue cruising along here. But yeah, this mostly stock S15. We've got at least a couple of mods. We do have exhaust, suspension upgrades. It's not dialed in crazy, it's just very streetable, so pretty relaxed there. But yeah, for the engine, pretty much all you've got is really the exhaust. So it breathes a little bit better. You could probably change out the filter to a higher performance one, but we do have a stock airbox. Alright, I cleared up a bit here. And yeah, once you get above 25 to 2800 RPM, boost starts to ease in real nicely here. Really great performance. Love the SR20s. And it's nothing too crazy since it is stock, so you know, you got a little over 200 horsepower there. A lot of fun though. From you guys that have watched the videos in the past, you know that I used to have a S14 myself. Definitely love the Silvia platform. Wheelbase is very familiar because it's similar between all of them. Very good handling. So yeah, this one with slightly upgraded suspension. It is a little soft in my opinion because it's designed for street, but you can definitely dial it up a bit if you want. So and you can adjust it however you like. And of course, if you wanted to, you can always go for more track oriented if you really wanted to, but this is OEM. You can do whatever you want with it at that point, but if you like it as is, this is great. I mean, I think with the sound system here, this is Android powered by the way. It's that's really a nice touch here because for the interior, everything else is pretty timeless, just in general. Very, very comfortable placement of everything. So yeah. And the AC is blowing cool. For those of you guys that need comfort, we are heading into summer now here in Japan. And it is a bit windy though, which is why I didn't roll down the windows so I can actually talk to you guys about this. So yeah, AC is blowing real nice there. So everything about it is operating nicely here. We even have the side mirrors that fold in automatically, well, electronically. So all the amenities you could ask for. So let's fast forward to the exterior walk around, and I'll show you guys around a little bit more of the interior before we look at the exterior. Everything's looking really nice on this. It's got the white pearl, so let's fast forward to that and I'll show you guys around. Alright, so we'll start this tour from the interior here. As you can see, OEM seat with headrest pillow, and the door panel and dash looking pretty good there. And just for your reference here, we'll take a look at the mileage. So just under 164. And as you can see, the Android system there. So that's actually a full audio system with Navi and Entertainment Center. And as you can see here with the seats, the little side pockets there, interior's looking pretty good. And we do have a wireless charger built into here from the previous owner, so everything's all set. Good old Silvia OEM steering wheel and shift knob. So let me step out here so you guys can see more of what's going on. And yeah, you can see OEM carpets. I'll show you the back there. Well, the wind is pretty strong today. It just slammed the door into my leg. I'll have to be careful here. And hopefully you guys can still hear me because it's pretty breezy. And so yeah, very breathable sport type of fabric, very nice. You can hear the door banging there, so hopefully we don't get too much noise. And the headliner's looking good. So as you know, these aren't that old, but very close to the 25-year mark, but gorgeous. And as you can see, it is a Spec R, so got the Spec R badge, and let's walk around the exterior here and have a look. And so as you can see, it does have an aero kit. It's aftermarket. And we do have, these are Impol, I believe it's NS01R. So pretty good there. Those are 235s all around. Woo! Yeah, a little breezy. And as you can see with the LED taillights there, these are OEM. And even on the wing, so. We do have an aftermarket exhaust, but that's about it. We do have a higher flow air filter, but let's go take a look in the engine bay. I'll just give you a quick look at the exterior there to finish it off. And oh, by the way, before I jump into the engine bay, we do have the OEM intercooler. So we don't have the full front mount kit on this because it's OEM. Then we'll jump into the engine bay now. Alright, and here we go. As you can see, very stock all around. And those of you guys looking for additional information, we do have right here on the ID plate. And on the chassis itself. So as you can see, beautiful SR20 engine here, and all the stock components there you can see, from the stock airbox through the turbo down into the intercooler that I showed you up front, here to the intake plenum and more power. So yeah, from here it's a little bit less restricted with the Apex power intake filter. So I mean, it is better than stock, but you know, may not be as high flow as some others, but we're talking just a couple percent. It's very small, so for road driving it's not going to be that much of a difference. And since this isn't heavily modded, that should be fine. Just help that breathe a little better with that and the exhaust. So this overall, it was very smooth on the way over here, so definitely nice. Yeah, well over 200 horsepower. Not that much over, but you know, the OEM goodness there with the clutch fan and everything. And signature Nissan fuel filter right there. So definitely ready for mods, or just leave it alone if you like. I mean, we've got pretty much everything original here, so. Alright, it is a little breezy, so I'll try to be careful with this trunk lid. And it does stay up on its own, but I'm a little worried with that dust, or with the wind there, gonna knock it down on me. But we'll have a look inside here. As you can see, plenty of trunk space, but underneath here, we actually have a subwoofer. Alright, I'm just gonna have to remove the carpets here. I'll be gentle, not make too much of a mess here. And remove this OEM paneling and everything. And here we are. And so we do have the Pioneer Carros area subwoofer here, and it's actually mounted onto the wheel mount there, so it's actually pretty interesting design. But this with the other speakers and everything, and the Android audio system, very nice sound, and still fits really nicely in the center console area and powering all this. So very cool, clean setup, and kind of stealthy too in a way, so you don't have a giant box and lose your trunk space. I'm gonna put this back here. Alright, so as you can see there, yeah, even with that brace, still you got all your trunk space there, so really awesome design. And that's it here for the trunk. So just one more look at it, and well, as you guys know, if you're interested in this or any other vehicles, make sure to hit us up, info@jdm-expo.com, and we'll be able to get back to you within about 24 to 48 hours. Our sales team is constantly checking those emails, so if you have any questions about this or the process, just let them know. We got you covered. But dang, just love that style, the S15.